She's back, y'all. She's back, y'all. She's back, y'all. She's back. She's back, y'all. She's back, y'all. She's back, y'all. She's back.
Did you miss me?
Good evening, everyone. How are you? This is the Mad Crafter of 3W Creations, and today we will be working on a cupcake topper. So, if you would like to see how I make this very simple cake topper, please stay tuned to the video and you'll get to see how you can create your very own. Okay, thanks for tuning back. All right, so you're in Cricut Design Space, and what we're going to do now is open up a new project. I was looking at some things, so excuse that. And the first thing we're going to do is go to upload, and we're going to upload our image. I've already loaded it to my images already, but I hope you all know how to do so already. Today we're going to be working on this lightning bolt. So I'm going to hit upload, and as you can see down at the bottom there's a green check with the word insert. Once you hit your image that you would like to download, it's going to put it at the bottom, and the green insert button will let you know that it's there. Hit that green, and now it will pull it up into your canvas. Now what we want to do is go ahead and size this. Right now mine is at a width of 5.18 inches and a height of 5.36 inches. Well, for my cupcake topper, that's just a little too big. So we're just going to simply unlock it, which you can do from between the two, or you can do it from the canvas at the bottom left-hand corner. After we've done that, we are now able to change our width and height. We're going to change our width to 2.5. I'm going to change my height to 3.5. Let's see if I like that. That looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to lock this back. I am now going to edit the color of my bolt, because I am going to be, and this is personal preference, you don't have to, I just do it so I can keep track of what I'm doing. I am going to be working in a goldish color, so I'm going to try to get something that resembles a gold. To me, that looks good. I'm going to hit apply, and now that's gold. Now, I'm going to have a total of 6 cupcake toppers, so I'm going to duplicate this 5 more times. By doing so, I'm going to go to actions down below and duplicate. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that is for my 6 cupcake toppers that I'm going to have. Now, what I am going to do is highlight all these, and I'm going to duplicate all 6, because I'm going to have one for the front and one for the back. So I need a total gold lightning bolts of 12. So now I have my 12 that are gold. I'm going to again duplicate this one more time. And now I'm going to change these by going to edit here, basic cut operations, and I'm going to turn these white, because these are going to be the ones that I put on the inside. And for each one topper, they're going to be 2 of the white that go in between it, one on the back and one on the front. So I'm going to need same 12 as I did for these. So I guess in essence, I could do this an even easier way. Highlight all of those, go to action, hit duplicate. Now I have them in gold, and I can simply go to edit, basic cut, and change all of those to white and hit apply. Now I have 2 white for each 2 gold. So we have a total of 12 gold and a total of 12 white. At this stage, we have what we wanted. I told you this design was rather simple and easy. And even if you have a more intricate or more level design, It's basically the same process. Just take your time, get all your designs, whatever shapes, whatever colors. For me, I try to do everything as if it were the real thing. So I'm using gold, so I made gold, and I'm using white, so I made white. So now that I have all of my lightning bolts, I'm going to hit make it. And now make it is going to send it to my different mats. Now, on this, I'm not using, right now it's set to on mat 12 by 12 inches. Mirror off, I don't want mirror on, and it is a basic cut. But, however, I am going to change my material size because I'm not using a 12 by 12 at this time. At this time, I'm using an 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to change it to that, and then it adjusts accordingly to what I need. My gold, however, I have a 12 by 12, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Okay? Once you got everything where you want it, you have your mat 1, you have 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to proceed to next. And next, ordinarily, my apologies, it will pull up your Cricut Machine or whatever machine that you have hooked up. Mine right now is not hooked up, but for those of you who understand how this works, it would pull it up. I would then click on it. I think mine says Maker 3507 or something. You just know which one is yours. You would then click on that, and then it would pull up your next screen that would have you to choose the material that you're going to be using. For this, I'm using heavy cardstock, and I don't use the Cricut setting for heavy cardstock. I had to adjust it from my machine. All of our machines probably have their own little things to them. Mine, I just have to set mine a little differently to achieve the cut that I want. So for mine, I have a heavy cardstock setting that differs from the normal heavy cardstock. It's fine, whichever you choose. Just choose whichever you know works for yours. Once you have that, I usually do more when I'm working with glitter or heavy cardstock because that's the preference that works on my Cricut machine. Once I've selected everything that I want to use, I will then proceed for it to cut. I'll hit continue and then proceed on that way. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll meet you back here so you can watch the cut. Now that we've finished designing what we want for our topper, I'm gonna put my cardstock. This is heavy cardstock. Putting it on my mat. I'm gonna load it into my Cricut. Our settings now. We did all of our white. Now we need to do our gold. So I'm going to load this into the Cricut. You see the load button is flashing. We're going to hit that. And then we're going to see the action button flash. And we will push that and let her do what she does best. Let's hope our gold cut out equally as well, guys. What do you think? What do you think? We're going to do it one more time. Didn't seem to cut all the way through, guys, so before I take it off, I'm just going to let it do another pass through, And hopefully it gets it. If not, I may have to go in and adjust my settings. Sometimes it just takes an extra pass through to get the job done. So I hope that's all we needed. It looks like she's popping out now. There we go. Looks great now. So we're going to release that. Can you see where it's releasing on its own? See that there? Yeah. Okay, so right now we're going to close that back. We're going to remove these. And again, be a little forgiving. Every now and then, it might not be all the way exact. But just work with it a little bit. Oh, well, I see what this one is. It has a sticker on the back. There she is. Popped out just fine. Oh, they look so good, you all. Lightning bolts, baby. Oh, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. You see them? They turned out so well. And now these will be on top for 6 cupcake toppers. Yes. And it's like being as other cupcake toppers, they don't have to be as stiff or as maybe the cake topper itself. So that's why I only did 2 of the backings per each one, because I don't think it needs that much. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take these, and in essence what we really are going to do is take 2 of our white, take 2 of the white, we're going to attach them to each other like so, giving it a thicker base, and then we're going to take the gold and put it on top of it. And then we will have a sturdy topper. Can you see maybe the thickness of that once you do that? So it's not as thin as if you just had one. See the difference? So I'm going to see how I feel about it with the 2. Like so. And see the thickness change? You guys see that? Yeah. That makes for a sturdier topper. And then all you'll have to do once you do that is add your stick in the location that you wanted it to be. And then you will have your cake topper. So I'm going to go ahead and put these together, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, we are back, ready to, yes, you guys like my makeshift cupcake. As you see from the title, we were making cupcake toppers today. So I didn't have a cupcake on hand, but hey, I think this will do. So what we're doing, finishing up, is making our lightning bolt cupcake topper. And I think that's absolutely cute. Okay, so what we did, we cut out our lightning bolts. We have 4 of each piece, 2 of the whites for the thickness, and the backing, the front and the back. And yes, I did a front and a back because I like that from either direction you can see the topper. Okay, personal preference, not a must. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're going to, now I gotta keep these straight because this is the back, one is the back and one is the front. Okay, so I'm going to take my tape glider and I'm going to tape this down. You can use glue if you like, hot glue if you like, whatever tickles your fancy. On this part here, I try to put a little more tape because I am going to put my toothpick sandwiched between the front and back parts of this. Guys, if you're using a tape roller, sometimes it's wider than what your item is, and that's fine. Just if any comes over, just bring it around to where you need it to be. And I'm going to go again on the side here. I'm not sure if you can see that. See where that tape is? I'm going to try to get all the sides right there and as close to the edges as possible, so that way everything closes up nicely. So I'm going to run this down one more time along this edge and this edge. And as you can see, I got some extra tape, but as I said, you can take your fingers or something else and just simply pull it back around so that it sits on the part that you need it to, okay? No big. Just pull it around, okay? Now we're gonna take this and match it with our part here. I hope you all can see this okay. And I'm gonna try to match this up as best I can. One on top of the other, and then we're going to squish that down. Now, for all intensive purposes, you could be done right here. You could be done right here. You can take your toothpick, you can attach it to the back and call it a day. You could, but that wouldn't be me. So that's our one panel. And actually, guys, I just realized I did this one upside down. I'm gonna have to fix that. So we're gonna do the other side here. And again, even if tape runs along, it's okay. You just wanna get as much of your item covered as possible. And if you have any that sticks, again, see we have all that's sticking, pull it up and around. No harm, no foul. Get in those little corners, pull them around. It's tape, it's sticky on either side. It's not gonna do anything but stick more in that area. Okay? So don't beat yourself up about it if you get some tape over the edges. It's okay. If you lose using glue, same thing. You get any over the edges, just wipe it up a little bit. I mean, now hopefully you won't be doing major globs, but, and now we're going to take this one, match them up. And then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze so that they're stuck. And if you don't think you've applied enough pressure, you can always use your scraper, credit card, something to that effect, and scrape it down. And now you have a thicker piece. See that? Now that we have our two, we're going to sandwich these two together to form our front and our back. Just like so. Have your front and your back. And put those two together. And while we're doing so, we're going to slide our toothpick right on in here. We're going to put our toothpick right in here and close it up. Or try to as best we can. So again, we're going to take our tape. No worries if there's any over. Make sure to get your ends very well, because you don't want them to lift and raise on you. Sorry guys, got alarms set for everything. Again, we're just gonna go through, make sure all our corners are cut clean. Any tape or any glue that might have spilled over, just clean it up. Okay, and we're going to stick our toothpick right in here. And the only part that may be out as far as our toothpick goes, and I'm going to also do tape on this side. It may seem crazy to do, but I think it makes it stay better. And again, you want to get your edges really well. Anything that may have gone over, just clean it up like so. Just like that. And now we're going to take and sandwich these pieces together. Okay? So just take your time when you're doing this part. And all you do here, just neaten that up around your toothpick. And give everything else a good squeeze. And just for reassurance, I'm gonna go over this. Just make sure I pressed it down as much as I could. Same along the toothpick edge. And there you go. Lightning bolts. As I said, I'm gonna have to fix this one, but there we go. Our beautiful cupcake topper. Okay, y'all, I was able to fix that one. I told you I had it turned around the wrong way. So we have 2 of the 6 done. We're gonna do one more, even though I know you guys got it. So we'll tape down all our parts, pieces. If you have any extra, remember, just clean up your edges, your corners, whatever the case may be. It looks like we can get a little bit more on that side there. See that little opening? We want all that done so that we don't have anything that lifts, but we try to keep it from lifting as much as possible. So we're going to go over that one more time. Got a little bit in this corner here. And again, we'll do 2 together first. Get those positioned properly and squeeze. And as I said before, you can use your scraper. Really put a little muscle behind it so that they adhere together very well. Okay, and you see our thickness has changed already. See that? Now we'll do our other side. Again, be sure to get your edges very well so that nothing, and again, if you get a little extra over, it's nothing to pull it around. Be sure to get your bottom piece very well. And when you have narrow pieces, you know, again, it's personal preference. I like the tape. I don't mind fixing an overlap here and there. Doesn't take much more of the process away from what I'm doing. So we have that nice and neat, ready to go. And we're gonna put our other piece on top. Line it up, take your time. When you're satisfied with the positioning, go ahead and squeeze them down. Take your scraper, give it an extra little nudge. Now you have your other side, and you could be finished here. But, like I said, always got to be a little extra. We're going to take these and put them together. Put our toothpick in the center. Right here. I'm not going to get it wrong this time, guys. So again, I'm going to add my tape. Be sure to get your edges really nicely, because we don't want things to lift unnecessarily. This side is not trying to take down, guys. Got it this time. And a little over. But I'd rather have it over than none. Same across this top. Just fold it over if you get some over. And we're going to add our toothpick here. And we're going to add tape to this side as well. And there you go. And now we're going to add a couple of little extra pieces of tape on here. Easy to get up. Just roll it around and remove. Now we're going to take and line up these two. Again, you don't have to rush. Take your time. Place everything where you want it to be. When you're satisfied with where it is, close it up. Close it up, close it up. And along your bottom here, you're going to do the same. Press down really well so that this adheres. And if you don't think you pushed hard enough, which I don't think there's ever anything wrong with giving it a little extra something, something, go for it. And there. We have our cake topper. So see, that's so cute, easy, and fun to make. And who wouldn't just love a fun, customized cake topper? So I hope you guys learned a little something. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get the idea. Again, I know you guys are loving my cake, my cupcake. I know. But until the next time, you guys enjoy, be safe, and I thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Thanks.